Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. My name is Mitsuko, so thank you so much for watching this video. Now, as you can tell by the title, I will be reviewing the new Natasha Denona pastel palette, so stay tuned if you want to see how it looks. Now, if you're wondering how I got this palette really early, there was a glitch in the system on the Sephora website because this technically released in Europe earlier in the month, and this is supposed to be released on the 14th of March, so next week, on the Sephora app, I believe, and then on the 15th online and on the app, so across the board. Now, like I said, there was a glitch. It was already available for me to purchase, so I placed my order, and I didn't think it was gonna work, and it did. So I got my order. I placed it yesterday and I received it today, so let's get into it. So this is what the beautiful palette looks like. Okay, and let's look inside. Look at these shades. I am excited to try this. Super excited. Now, I'm worried that the pastel is not gonna really work on my skin tone because sometimes they get really ashy, so hopefully this is gonna work. Now, if you're wondering about the size of the palette, this is exactly the same size as the Love palette, the Sunrise palette. Yeah, all of these are pressed powders, and then the finishes are metallics and matte. Now, looking at the information on the Sephora website, this retails for 65 USD and 86 Canadian. So my base is already done for this. I just went with something very simple. For the eyes, I have a little bit of concealer, but I didn't set anything. I just want to swatch the shades first and then see what I need to do, if I need to go with a primer or if I just need to set my eyes how I usually do it. So let's just start with the swatches. And then what I really like about this palette is that all the names are listed at the bottom, which is great. I hate when the names are listed at the back. It gets really confusing because you don't know if it's reversed or not. So this is great. So I'm going to swatch all of these on the back, basically on my arm and forearm. Yeah, same texture as her usual. Ooh, I thought this was going to be darker. Okay, Illusion. Ooh, this one is a really nice shimmer. Look at this. Okay, so these are the swatches. Okay. Now this palette is beautiful. I really like the shades. The shimmers are always my favorite, but as you look at this blue, how beautiful is this one? I really like that one. And then the three at the bottom are really nice too. And then this one, I don't know if you can tell, the shimmers are beautiful. Look at this. I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, the thing is with this palette, I feel like if you want to do a complete monochromatic pastel look, all pastel on your eyes, then that's great. But I like to have a really nice transition in my crease. For example, like a nice brown. I get it, this is a pastel palette, but I would probably take a brown and then put it in my crease and then go in with Airy. This one, super pretty. But I'm going to just give it a try and start with Airy. So I'll take a little bit of that. So Airy. Okay, here goes nothing. So I didn't set my eyes. I just put a little bit of concealer on it and it's a little bit dry, but I didn't put any powder. So let's try. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. We'll try again. Just pack it in. Okay, you can see it. And I don't have any primer, so this is great. So I want to see first how much I can pack and then blend after. So I'm going to put this all over my lid. Oh, it's pretty. It is beautiful. I love it. I love this shade. Okay, let's start blending and see. I'm gonna take a little bit on my brush and then blend that into my crease as well. It's still showing up. It's not as bright, but it is showing up. I want to try to recreate a monochromatic look with this, so I'm going to pack more and see. And so far I don't have any fallout, so I'm going to pack more into my crease and then also more on my lid. Okay, I'll just blend out the outer part. I want to try to add another shade. I'll go in with Bubble, this one, and then I'll put it on the outer part of my eye just to see. It's like a darker blue, so let's see if it layers well. Ooh, that one is brighter. But it's not really darker. Like, it's showing up a little bit more, but it's not darker. Thought it would be. Not really doing what I wanted. Okay, I'll just blend that out. Because they're so close, it doesn't really show much. The only thing is, I just wish there was like a blue shimmer, because all of these are either green, purple, pink, but there isn't a blue shimmer, and it would have been nice because there's at least 2 blue shades. So I'll go in Mid Frost and then put that on my lid just to see. Yeah, it works well. Ooh, oh my god, wow. What a beautiful shade. I don't think you can see it. I'll just blend it first and then I'll show you after. Wow, okay. I thought the shade was going to be green because, you know, Mint Frost, but it's showing up a little bit blue, so that's great. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna see if there's a difference. Again, I'll start with Airy. Can you tell the difference? It's easier to blend with the primer. It looks better as well. It's more opaque. Because usually with Natasha Denona, her mattes, I don't need to prime my eyes. I'm fine with the color payoff. I'm able to blend it as well, no problem. But with this shade, it looks better with the primer, that's for sure. Prep my eyes. I did put the primer this time. I don't have any concealer, just the primer, just this one from Urban Decay. I'm going to start with Brisk, and I want to layer shades this time. So I'm going to put Brisk in my crease. Okay, I'm going to pack it in. And this reminds me of the first shade I put, which is Airy. So, it's supposed to be a mint green, but it looks like a light blue, so that's too bad. Now I'm gonna go in with Zest. Okay, I'm hoping you can see it on camera. Zest is a lime green. Ooh, really bright. So I'm going to pack this one in first. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I don't know. Okay, just want to blend it because it's looking a little bit harsh. And it's really patchy also. Going to put a little bit more of Zest. I'm not really crazy about it. The combo. I want to try to add Bubble on the outer part just to see. Just to see if it's going to layer really well with the other shades. Should be like a darker green or something, because blue and green, yeah. Not really. Okay, I think Bubble is better than Mint. So I'm just going to put Bubble on top of Mint Frost. Because Bubble is darker and it's looking nicer. Yeah, I think that looks better. Now I want to put Limoncello, this shade. I want to put it on my lid. It's not really showing up as much. I'm not crazy about this. I'm gonna remove it and then we'll try another shade. Clean this one. Let's just start with this eye because this one is drying. So I'm going to try something completely different because the second look didn't work for me. So I'm going with this shade, which is Tulle. Okay, I thought this was going to be darker. Okay, let me try Bora. This shade. I'll put that in my crease instead. So I'll put that on top of Tulle. Okay, Bora's working. Just going to keep adding this into my crease. Yes, Bora is very light. It looks dark in the pan, but it's really light. So it's taking a little bit longer compared to the other shades to show up, but this one isn't ashy on me. You know what I mean by ashy. Yeah, so far this one is nice. Okay, I'm going to put this one all over my lid. I'll try to use my finger just to make it faster. Yeah, so far so good. So I'm going to use Duet, this one, and then put that on my lid. Really nice shade too. Let's see. Oh, wow. This one is beautiful, yes. That's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Do you see this? Super nice. It has a little bit of blue in it, so it makes it pop. Just for fun, I'm going to put Dainty in the middle just to see what it looks like. Yeah, it makes it brighter. Just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to complete the other eye, come back, and then share with you my final thoughts. My final thoughts for this palette. When it comes to the metallic shades, Natasha Denona doesn't disappoint. The metallic shades are beautiful, very pigmented, easy to use, blend really well, and they look really good on my skin when I swatched them without the primer. Obviously, when I had the primer on my eyes, they looked even better. So I don't think you need the primer for the shimmers, but you definitely need the primer for the mattes. Now, her mattes, again, same quality as her other shadows. I feel like they are still buttery and creamy, even though they are matte. Now, the only reason why they might look a little bit ashy is because they're pastels. I'm really happy she included 2 of her mattes. Now, this one is one of her drier mattes, still very smooth and easy to blend. I really like this formula, but my favorite formula for her mattes is this shade. For example, this one is very creamy. It's one of her creamy mattes, and I really like that one. As you can tell, I used that one on my crease, and again, it was very easy to blend. My only issue with this palette is that the mattes don't blend well together. At least when I tried on my lids, I tried a couple of times and it wasn't working. And some of the shades are really similar on my skin tone, which is unfortunate because they're very pretty, and it would be nice to have something that would be very different, right? So that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know if you'll be trying this palette. Are you interested? What are your thoughts? Also, if you haven't done it already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.